So guys, today back in a video on the channel today. We're going to be talking about some recent Newcastle United news. We've got the news of Rafa Benitez getting linked to China, which isn't good. It's not just a link, it's more than Rafa Benitez making a decision. Rondon staying, and a couple more stuff on the stadium and stuff. So I'm going to do more Newcastle news videos when there actually is some news, because maybe next week there might be nothing, and we'll have to wait and see. Takeover updates and stuff as well in this video. So we're going to be starting off with Rafa Benitez, and before I start off the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The new banner that's been made, I've made a Instagram page, the local hero 1892. If you want to go on my Instagram, it's on there, so make sure to go and follow me Instagram, BinksNUFC. Anyways, let's get in the video. We're going to be starting off with Rafa Benitez. Maybe he's going to China. So Rafa Benitez today has been linked with China, and he's heavily considering moving there. Sky Sports released this at around 5:30. I'm recording this on Tuesday 7 o'clock. You should see this on the Wednesday. But he's been offered, he's considering a 12 million year offer deal to go and sign for China Giant, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name because I don't want to try and pronounce it. It's some mad club, but obviously China, we know they've got some mad money over there, and I don't blame him. Yes, for the last two transfer windows in the summer, Rafa Benitez has been linked with China both times. The season before when we just got promoted, and then last season. Now this season it's the third time. But it wasn't like this, it was just like Rafa Benitez has been linked with the job. Like many times he got linked with the Celtic job, he's been linked with the Chelsea job this season. Lots of jobs to be linked with, but I don't blame him because the amount of money that he's had to spend, which is fuck all, and then go and manage a team which he can get to 10th or 11th around that area. It's absolutely fantastic by Rafa Benitez, and no Newcastle fan will say Rafa Benitez is a bad manager and stuff because he leaves. No, he's a fantastic manager and we have to keep him. And it's saying the deal with Rafa Benitez staying at Newcastle with a contract extension was really close until the takeover came in, which I don't know if I'd rather have Rafa Benitez or the takeover. Let me know, because I don't know if Rafa Benitez is going to stay. It's really hard to predict because nobody knows the situation at Newcastle, because the club haven't released a club statement or released nothing about any situation. If you look at the likes of Bolton, right, they're struggling. The players weren't getting paid, right, but the owner, the club still put club statements out about the owner and the club itself. Why can we not do that? Oh yeah, I forgot, because we've got Mike Ashley as an owner. Oh, it's just a disgrace. But do I think Rafa Benitez will stay? I generally do not know. I think, well, obviously he's got 12 days left on his contract, 12 days, and if nothing happens in the next 12 days, Rafa Benitez will not be Newcastle manager. We can still get him as a manager, but it's a lot easier if he has got a contract with the club, and then we can offer him a new one rather than get Rafa Benitez back after his contract's gone. And pre-season is a month away now. A month away. Like I think it's I thought it was a month away. Like Saturday just gone. That it's mad, man. But we don't even know who's going to be owning the club, who's going to be manager in the club, who's going to be playing for the club for pre-season. It's an absolute joke. And do I think Rafa Benitez will stay? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But we'll get on to a little bit more positive. Well, I say positive, but we'll get on to Salomon WorldCat now. So Salomon WorldCat today has came out, not to the media or anything, to friends and family, and he said that he is waiting for Newcastle to come in for a deal for him. So he's gonna wait. Him and his agent are gonna wait until Newcastle make a deal, and if then the club or whatever Lee Ryder or any of the journalists say, or Keith Downey or any of them say Newcastle not going to be signing Salomon WorldCat this season, I think then he'll just, obviously we're not going to sign him out and he'll move on to better things, I would think. So it is horrible to see the club in this state. Like, this is the only era I've had. Imagine I was 4 or 5 years old, I didn't know what football was. I couldn't understand the game and stuff, watching good players. Now we're watching shite players it's just annoying, but we've got to sign Salomon Rondon, and what a player he's been. Mostly players do bad if they're on loan, or they do absolutely fantastic. They're never that middle tier, but he's been absolutely fantastic, and I think he'll do the same if we sign him. He's got that physical presence, he's big, he's strong, he can score goals. We have to sign Salomon Rondon next season. I can't find anywhere where it says what it just says. Yeah, he's told friends he wants to join the Magpies on a permanent deal. And it's saying here Rondon's actually very unlikely to stay at West Bromwich Albion after remaining Premier League clubs looking out for him. It's all by the Chronicle, this part. So obviously we know West Ham want him. Wolves have, I think, pulled out on the deal, they said. And now Marseille and France want him. So we'll have to see what happens with Salomon Rondon. We've got to sign him on a deal, and we'll have to see what happens with him. Right, so in the stadium, everyone thought the Sports Direct end were getting taken down, Ashley's leaving and stuff. The pictures were fake. A fan page on Instagram shared he went to a stadium tour and there were Sports Direct end all over the stadium. And then pictures that came out today inside the stadium, the director's box has all been changed with new carpet and new seats. When the players go into the stadium, there's a new sign above it, which it does look nice, but away, man. Little things like this, right? And I'll get on, because obviously the season tickets went up, right? I'm going to explain my situation with the season tickets the next part, right? But they've put them up again. 25% since we've got promoted. It's an absolute joke. But they need to spend that money on something, and away. The stadium is an absolute disgrace, right? Some of it's manky, man. The toilets got mould on the top in it. It's disgusting, some of the places inside St James's Park. Outside it looks beautiful. If them Sports Direct signs were gone, it looks fantastic. Inside the stadium though, it's not great. It really isn't. So I think because the stadium reflects from your owner. Cheap, scraggly, think of any word. You know what I mean, don't you? But if you look at Man City, their stadium, it poshes out. You've got to get checked before you go into the stadium. Checked if you've got anything on you. This is what Newcastle do, right? I take my back to the matches because I take all my wires and stuff for the vlog and stuff, right? I could have a bomb in my bag. I'm not saying I've never done that, of course I wouldn't, but they check the big part in your bag, right? At my bag, it's not my room now, but it's like the big bit, right? There's a little fun bit that they never check. I would much rather them check them, even though I know that I wouldn't take anything like that into the stadium, like a flare or something like that. But come on, man, it's stupid. You kind of search it, but I'm not like that meme with the Tottenham steward. He just goes, yeah. Like for an away game, obviously you get searched because obviously that's where you're most likely to set up a flare or something. But the stadium at the minute, God knows what happens. I'll get onto my season ticket now, tell you my situation and what I'm doing next season. So definitely the match day vlogs at home will definitely be back, but me and Josh will be moving seats hopefully. We're sitting in level 7 now, the family area, and we're getting sick of it. Right, it's really high, and it's really it's good to watch the game develop. Don't get us wrong, like watching long balls, watch players make runs, right? But me and Josh want to be in the Gallagher. The atmosphere is there, the flags are all there. We want to be there, right? And the season ticket up in the family area was £82 last season, and now it's £86, right? And then it's in the Gallagher, it was 207, right? So you can obviously see the difference, but obviously it's a lot better than the Gallagher. But then like, wait, I'm 17 now. Next, like the season coming up, obviously that one, right? Then I'll be 18, right? And then, see, after that I'm a student. The price in that is ridiculous. It's like £500 odd. If we were playing lovely football, if we were challenging for top 6, yes, because some of the teams lower down there, tickets aren't like that. I know, but if you look at it like Norwich, right? I've seen their ticket prices. They're very good for Premier League, right? And they're still going to sell like, I think it's like 29,000. Newcastle will double that, right? But basically double that, 52,000, right? And they're selling more, right? Away day tickets are ridiculous, and I don't see why the club can't put out a statement saying why the prices have went up and what they're going to improve on, because many other Premier League clubs will do that. many clubs, if the owner's a dickhead or anything like that, right, they will release something, right? And I think we're the only club that don't release anything. I don't know why that is, but it's absolutely stupid in my opinion. But Matchday vlogs will definitely come back. It's either going to be in my normal seat, which we've been there for 3 years now, or in the Gallagher, which I hope so, because obviously the atmosphere is better. The only downside is the opposite side goal, but zooming in. But that's my situation with the season tickets, and yeah, I don't understand why the prices have run up so much when we're not going to invest on anything. So which just shows Mike Ashley in a nutshell, doesn't it, lads? And now finally we're going to talk about the takeover. Apparently it's in good progress, right? I do that because, for me, I do not think it's going to happen. I think the takeover won't happen. I don't know about Rafa yet. I'm not going to decide on that, but I do not think the takeover will happen, right? It's saying it's in good progress and it should be done by the end of this month. And whose contract runs at the end of this month? Rafa Benitez. Apparently the group want to keep Rafa Benitez as manager. I've never talked about this much as a takeover in a video because I do not want to jinx myself, and I'm one of the fans, because most fans are saying, I don't know, I don't believe it, or no one's like, oh yes, it's going to happen, we're going to get a new owner, we're going to finish off. At first, when it went, oh, the terms were agreed, yes, and then all the little bits started coming in, and you could see little signs of how it couldn't happen. For me, it's not going to happen, but Newcastle till I die, isn't it? So yeah, anyways, that's the takeover news. That's the Newcastle news for this week. If you want to see more Newcastle United news related videos, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to that 6k. As I said, thank you local hero 92 if you're watching the video or not. For the background, let me know the background opinions and for you. Like, do you like it? Anyways, people, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow my social links in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers everyone, thanks for watching, and yes, goodbye.